Hey, my name is Chris. Welcome to my shop. And as my man here on YouTube, Philly D, says, let's just jump into it. So what's going on? Some cool stuff, actually. Maker Central. Are you familiar? Are you going? Do you know about it? It's an event that's happening in Birmingham, in England, this coming May 5th and 6th. And it's going to be a killer event. And so if you're able to make it, man, I would sure encourage you to do so. Lots of makers from all over the world are going to be headed to the UK and the NEC for this event. And the boys and I in the podcast have been working on some stuff to hook you up with if you're able to make it. We're working with Trend. They're going to hook us up with some router stuff. Also got Record Power on board with some scroll saw material for you. And we're also working on a yellow tool company that you may be familiar with. And we're going to try to see if we can get them on board as well so we have some stuff to pass off to you. If you want information on it, it's Makers International Podcast. We do it every Sunday at 4:30 Eastern Time here on YouTube. And last week's show that was released yesterday, I believe, the recorded version of it anyway, we were interviewing Paul Wilmore. And we managed to sneak in some information about what we'll be doing at Maker Central this coming May. So keep an eye on the podcast. We've got some great information coming to you that way. We're looking to hook up with another podcast and possibly some other folks as well and see if we can't put together an event to attend the Friday night prior to the show getting underway. So keep your eyes on the Makers International Podcast. We'll have information for you. In fact, we're going to have Nick Zametti, NZ Woodturning, the gentleman who's been working his butt off putting this event together. He's going to be on the podcast with us this coming April 1st. April Fool's Day. We'll be talking with Nick, and we'll give you all the updates, and let him give you all the updates and all the cool stuff that's going to be going on at Maker Central on that show. So April 1st, look for Nick Zametti. That podcast will be released. That's the live version I'm talking about. The following Wednesday will be the recorded version of that. So if you're not able to make it for the live on Sunday, then definitely check out the recorded version. That'll be available on Wednesday afternoon for you. Okay. So what else is going on? Mother Nature. Man, I'm telling you know what? I should marry that lady. It would be the perfect marriage. Because, I mean, there are times I love that woman to death, and there are other times that she drives me straight up the freaking wall. Case in point, this time of year, she beats me up with cold weather and snow and conditions that won't let me get out here in my shop and do things that I'd like to be doing. But then she leaves me with this absolutely gorgeous winter seasoning that's outside. I mean, it's because, I got to be honest with you. My favorite season of the year has got to be winter because it is just absolutely beautiful. But man, the cold and the snow, Mom, I could really do without. Okay, so, you know, it's March. You can back off on the winter thing now, if you don't mind. But normally every winter, Mother Nature usually beats me up, but then she leaves me some cool presents in the form of some wood that I can mill up myself. And this year, well, the presents weren't so good, Mom, I hate to tell you. So when summer comes and you expect something from me, you're getting a vacuum. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, well, I'll tell you what, let me take you outside and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. Looks like we're having what is shaping up to be a pretty nice day here in New England. Obviously a little chilly, but it's a nice day. And I say chilly because, as you can see, we've gotten a little bit of snow recently. And because of that snow, yeah, Mom Nature's been better to me in the past, but she, every winter, she ends up taking down a few trees for me. This winter, she didn't show me the love she showed me in the past. Because every now and then, you know, she'll take down one of these nice oak trees for me if you mill up. But this time, it was a pine tree. And unfortunately, it wasn't the only pine tree she decided to take down. There was another one right there. I don't know if I can zoom in on that for you so you can see it. There you go. That one came down as well. But, you know, not much use for that pine. There's my walnut slabs. As you can see, plenty of weight on top of them, keeping them flat at the moment. But yeah, unfortunately, that pine, I'm not going to have a lot of use for. I mean, I'll see what I can salvage from it, but I'm not really excited about running green pine through my saw blades, and because in case you don't know it, pine will gum the crap out of your blades. But hey, worst case scenario, I got some campfire wood. Yeah, so pine I don't really have too much use for that. I'll see what I can do with it, but I'm really not looking to run that wood through my saws because it's not worth the trouble, to be quite honest with you. I think I'll just grab the chainsaw, cut it up, and have some firewood for when it gets chilly again, which I'm sure will happen, Mom. But anyway, look forward to that vacuum, Mother Nature, because you're getting one this summer. All right, let's do this. And finally today, I want to say thank you to you so much for the love and support you've shown for the scrapwood projects I've been doing for the past several weeks. Between this mallet, my table saw push stick, and this circle cutting jig, I've had a lot of fun. And you can have a lot of fun with scrapwood, but it's time for me to put that aside and use this stuff in future projects. And if you remember the environment that I'm currently in, then you'll understand that I'm going to go to Florida for a few days to visit my son. That's not a joke. I'm needing the sunshine and the warmth right about now, so I'm headed down there. I'll be back in a week or two. Until then, you guys take care. Get out in your shops, go make that first cut on something, and get something done, all right? Trial over. I'll talk to you later.